In the shadowed annals of history, in the gleaming boardrooms of modern empires, a quiet revolution simmers among the elite: semen retention. This ancient practice, rooted in Taoist wisdom and echoed in the disciplined routines of conquerors, inventors, and titans, isn't mere asceticism, it's a strategic mastery of one's vital essence. Before we go deeper into semen retention mastery, subscribe to this channel and join our Telegram community, link below. You'll get guidance, insights, and exclusive updates designed to accelerate your growth. Stay connected. Your discipline, focus, and transformation begin right here. Top men retain not out of prudery, but because they understand that ejaculation scatters energy like spilled seed on barren soil, while retention cultivates a reservoir of unyielding power. From Nikola Tesla's celibate genius to Steve Jobs' laser-focused innovations, the pattern is clear. Those who hoard their life force ascend, while the spendthrifts fade into mediocrity. Consider the biological imperative. Semen isn't just fluid. It's a cocktail of zinc, proteins, and hormones, dopamine precursors, testosterone boosters that demands weeks to replenish. Ejaculation triggers a refractory period, a hormonal crash that dulls ambition and fogs the mind. Top men, those who build fortunes and legacies, view this as unacceptable leakage. Muhammad Ali, the heavyweight king, abstained rigorously before bouts, channeling raw vitality into punches that toppled giants. His retention wasn't restraint. It was rocket fuel for dominance. This isn't folklore. Science whispers agreement. Studies link frequent ejaculation to elevated prolactin, a lethargy-inducing hormone that saps motivation. Retention, conversely, sustains testosterone peaks, sharpening focus and aggression, hallmarks of the alpha architect. Floyd Mayweather, undefeated pugilist and billionaire showman, swears by it, crediting his edge 2 months-long fasts from release. In the ring of life, where deals close and rivals crumble, such men don't squander. They invest inward, yet semen retention transcends the physical, forging a mental fortress. Napoleon Hill, in Think and Grow Rich, codified it as sexual transmutation, redirecting erotic energy from groin to genius. Hill interviewed steel barons and oil tycoons, finding celibacy or moderated release as their shared secret. Andrew Carnegie, the steel colossus, embodied this as empire rose on transmuted lust, not dissipated dalliances. Top men retain because distraction is death. A clear mind births monopolies. Einstein, too, danced this edge. The relativity revolutionary limited conjugal indulgences, pouring quantum curiosity into equations that bent reality. His retention amplified imagination, turning thought experiments into theorems. In boardrooms today, echoes resound. Elon Musk's frenetic output, though not explicitly tied, aligns with retention's ethos of unrelenting drive. These men don't chase fleeting highs. They build cathedrals of code and commerce. Spiritually, retention awakens a serpent coiled at the base of the spine, the kundalini fire of Yegichlor. Isaac Newton, gravitational sage, shunned carnality for alchemical pursuits, his virgin mind unlocking calculus amid plague-ridden isolation. Retention elevates vibration, drawing synchronicities like iron to lodestone. APJ Abdul Kalam, India's missile maestro and president, practiced lifelong celibacy, his retained essence fueling patriotic blueprints that pierced the stars. Narendra Modi, architect of economic reforms, embodies political retention. The Indian Prime Minister's decades of brahmachar celibate discipline propel his marathon governance, outlasting scandals and seasons. His aura commands stadiums, opponents wilt. Top men retain to radiate authority, an invisible crown forged in forbearance. Now, pivot to the relational alchemy. Why she'll never leave a keeper who retains. Women, wired for provision and protection, sense this retained potency instinctively. It's pheromonal postural, a man who holds his seed, holds his frame unshakably. Mike Tyson, post-prison phoenix, retained to rebuild from ruins, his magnetic pull drawing loyal queens amid chaos. She stays because he doesn't leak. He's the oak, not the reed. Confidence blooms from retention's garden. Without the post-ejaculatory slump, he strides with purpose, eyes alight with unspoken conquests. She feels it in his touch, electric, not exhausted. Steve Jobs, Apple Oracle, retains selectively, his intensity captivating Lorian Powell through boardroom battles. Women crave the man who channels eros into empty building. He's the provider who never plateaus. Attraction amplifies through hormonal harmony. Retained men exude higher testosterone sense, triggering her ovulatory pool. Evolutionary psychology nods. Females bond deepest to vital sires, those who seed promises robust heirs. But retention's keeper withholds wisely, teasing the primal dance without depletion. She'll never stray from the stallion who paces his power. Emotional sovereignty seals the bond. Ejaculators chase validation and release. Retainers command it from within. Gandhi, celibate satyagraha, saint, transmuted passion into nonviolent revolution. His kasturba, unwavering amid exile. She stays because he's not needy. He's the guru, guiding her soul while conquering worlds. Top men retain to love fiercely, not desperately. Productivity's halo extends homeward. The retained man races early, unburdened by guilt or grogginess, crafting mornings of mastery. She awakens to his ambition's glow. Breakfasts shared over blueprints of shared futures. Kanye West, chaotic visionary, dabbled in retention phases. Is Kim Kardashian era peaking in creative torrents? Women nest with creators, not consumers of their own vitality. Health's quiet roar binds her tighter. Retention bolsters immunity. Skin glows with zinc-rich vigor. Posture straightens under testosterone's arch. She's drawn to his vitality like moth to flame. Fit, fertile, formidable. Muhammad Ali's retained regimen kept him poetry spouting till twilight. His beloveds adored the undimmed fire. She'll never leave the man whose essence ensures endurance. Leadership's mantle, woven from withheld waters, captivates. He leads conversations, careers, couplings with quiet command. No beta hesitations. Retention breeds decisiveness. Modi's rallies mesmerize millions. His retained resolve, a beacon for Bharatiya brides. She submits to the sovereign who serves self first, then her creativity's spark, transmuted from loins to lyrics, enchanced. The retained artist, be it coder or composer, woos, with worlds built from within. Tesla, AC current, conjure celibate to the core. His inventions lit her imagination as much as cities. Women adore the man whose mind births magic, his retention the unseen muse. Discipline, retention trains, restraint, spilling over into fidelity's fortress. He doesn't wander. His energy's anchored. He trusts the keeper who masters himself, masters monogamy. Hills tycoons, transmuting for fortunes, built dynastic marriages on this rock. Betrayal, unthinkable for the retained. Aura's amplification. Yogis call it ojas, the subtle glow of conserved chi. Women feel it viscerally. His presence pulses, pulling her polarity into orbit. Einstein's retained radiance drew Mileva Merrick, intellectual equal, through relativity's rigors. She clung to the man whose etheric field enfolds her eternally. Resilience in adversity. When storms hit losses, layoffs, the retained man rebounds, rocket fast. No dopamine droughts to drown in. His inner sun shines. Ali's rope-a-dope genius, retention-fueled, turned Liston's fury to farce. She stays, for he's the harbor in her hurricane's intimacy's elevation. Retention doesn't deny touch. It deepens it. Tantric edges, prolonged presence orgasms. Without end for her, his retained control of the key. Jobs, sparse, but sacred unions with Lorien birthed a family empire. Women crave the lover who lingers in ecstasy's antechamber. Legacy's lure. Top men retain two etch eternities, not evaporate efforts. Newton's laws, unspent, govern galaxies. His solitude suited solitary genius. She joins the lineage, birthing heirs to his withheld wisdom. Depart say, she'd forfeit the throne of tomorrow. Social proofs, siren. Retained men magnetize mastery, drawing deference from peers. His network nets opportunities, securing her status. Mayweather's undefeated aura, retention honed. Parades, posses, and prizes. She basks in his borrowed brilliance, loath to lose a light. Humor's hidden edge. Retention clears mental cobwebs, birthing wit that woos. The retained raconteur regales with razor repartee, his energy unexhausted. Gandhi's quips disarmed empires. Kasturba chuckled through chains. She'll never leave the man whose laughter lifts her soul. Financial fortitude flows from focus. Retained resolve repels retail therapies, traps, channeling cash to compounds. Carnegie's libraries, transmuted from temptation, legacy laced his loves. Women wed wealth builders, retention their unspoken strategy. Spiritual synergy. He retains, awakening her divine feminine. Polarity plays his Shiva to her Shakti, union unspent. Kalam's cosmic quests inspired aides and admirers alike. She blooms in his balanced blaze, bound by bliss. Athletic allure, bod is honed by held-back hormones heave with heroic heft. Tycene's retained rage reshaped rings. His cushions cradled queens. She savors the sculpted form, Stamina's promise pulsing through pillows. Intellectual intimacy, conversations cascade from concentrated cognition. Einstein's evenings, idea-infused, ignited Mileva's mind. She'll stay for the symposium of souls, retention the rhetorics, Root, vulnerability veiled. Retention builds bravado, but softens to share scars strategically. Ali's poetry poured from preserved passion, touching tender hearts. Women melt for the mighty man who whispers without weakness. Culinary conquests. Energy excess. Experiments in kitchens, crafting feasts from focus. Modi's simple suppers. Disciplined, delighted Delhi's daughters. She dines on devotions, dishes, digestion, deepened by his drive. Travel's thrill. Retained vigor vanquishes jet lag, adventures amplified. Tesla's transatlantic toils. Celibate, charted currents for couples' coasts. She traversed terrains, tethered to his tireless trailblazing philanthropies. Pull, transmuted treasure trickles to the tribe, his giving godlike. Hill's heirs, inspired healed humanities. Women worship the warrior who wages war on want. Retention his reservoir, musical magnetism. Rhythms retained resound in serenades, symphonies of self-control. West's beats, phased with forbearance, bound Kim's heart. She sways to the song of his sustained soul. Environmental ethos, energy conserved cascades to conservation. Empires aligned. Musk's Mars missions, drive derived, draw devoted darlings. She steward the stars at his side, seeds saved for sustenance. Paternal prowess, when fatherhood flowers. Retention readies realms of responsibility. Jobs, judicious joys with kids. Controlled, crafted legacies. Women birth boldly to the man whose essence ensures excellence. Diplomatic depth. Negotiations nuanced by neural nets, unclouded Carnegie's peace pacts, passion pivoted, pacified partners. She'll negotiate nights in his noble nest. Never nomadine, artistic ardor. Canvases captured from carnal currents curbed. Newton's optics, pure painted prisms for paramours. She frame her life in his luminous lines, loyalty locked. Wellness, wisdom, retained routines, rippled to rituals, shared yoga, saunas, sunrises, swanrises. Ali's dawn drills, disciplined, danced with devoted. Women weave wellness with the warrior who withholds wisely. Narrative nobility. Stories spun from stored stamina stir her spirit. Modi's memoirs, monastic, mesmerized, masses, and mates. She scripts sonnets to his saga, staying scripted in his scroll. Quantum quests. Innovation ignited by inner ignition. Einstein's enigmas. Ejaculate tessued, entangled eternities. She quantum leap loyalties to the man whose mind merges mysteries. Dynastic devotion. Retention roots, realms that ripple generations. Kalam's kids carry his cosmic code. Women dynasty dream, with the doer who dams his deluge. Erotic eternity. Peaks prolonged, plateaus paradise tantras. Triumph. Tyson's tender touches. Tempered, tamed tempests. She'll eternalize ecstasy with the keeper who keeps his key. In summation, top men retain because retention is the forge of fate, hammering vitality into victories that vanquish voids. From Tesla's towers to Ali's anthems, the thread weaves triumph. And she'll never leave. For in his held-back hurricane, she finds her haven, his empire, her embrace. The retained man isn't just keeper of seed, he's custodian of cosmos. And in that sacred hoard, she discovers destiny undivided. Do not let this powerful momentum fade. 2 things before you go. First, hit the like button to show the algorithm we are a force. And subscribe immediately so you don't lose the frequency shift we just created. Second, you are part of a global tribe, so claim your spot in the comments by dropping your location. Need accountability, deep questions answered, or direct support? That's what our Telegram is. Join the inner circle. The link is below. Forward this video to one soul who needs to step into their power today. Have a force multiplying day.